It's really important to reach out and have a talk with a friend. If you know that 12 minutes, have 12 minutes with a friend, talk about life, talk about everything. That will all help to calm everything down. And personally, I like to plan. So I would make lists or I look at my calendar. So if I feel like I don't have controls today, I know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
So hi, good day. This is Guiang Peter, and this is Asi, and we're going to talk about: are you anxious about your future career, or generally yung adulting din in life? No, so I read an article, right? Na bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng anxiety is because we have human nature natin to have something in control. Like for example, kapag inabot ko tong wallet ko or kinuha ko tong phone ko, yung brain natin is wired to have control over things. Okay? And when there's future, right, there's an uncertainty happens, most often our brain perceives it to be na kailangan kontrolin din natin yun. So, when the future is uncertain, when the future is we don't know what's going to happen, doon nagkakaroon ng anxiety, doubt. Because our brain is trying to control the situation.
And I think a word na sobrang commonly used sa generation natin is overthinking.
Yes.
Kasi as a whole, we're all overthinking about our future, about our lives, etc. Especially when you open social media and everybody's on their own path, doing their own thing. They're all successful somehow sa social media. So I think anxiety, overthinking are the norm na ngayon, especially for Gen Zs like us.
But do you feel anxious about your future?
Yes, I'm a serial overthinker.
Serial overthinker?
Yeah. So, parang pinaplan ko to the second, to the minute, to the everything because, as you said, for control. You want to feel in control.
And then, when does this happen? Ano yung mga coping mechanism mo na? Okay, I'm in the right path. Julianne, I'm gonna be okay. Right, so with these things in mind, social media, now we feel left behind. How do you control those emotions?
I think when you feel anxious or when you're having big emotions in general, it's really important, especially sa atin ng mga in the computer people. It's really important to reach out and have a talk with a friend. If you know that 12 minutes, have 12 minutes with a friend, talk about life, talk about everything. That will all help to calm everything down. And personally, I like to plan. So I would make lists or I look at my calendar. So if I feel like I don't have controls today, I know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah, ganda na advice na no? So we only respond on the demands of the moment, right? So what we can control now. We cannot control the future, we do not know what's going to happen in there yet. But we can control what's going to happen now. Right? So kasi may engagement din or may reflection din ako na are we chasing career or are we chasing certainty? Right? Kasi for example, kasi ang career kasi is really not a linear path. Right? So it tends to have an ups and down, life happens. And when we reach for certainty kasi, there's perfectionism, right? And therefore, yun yung sense of control natin that our brain wants us to be, but it's not reality, right?
I think both can be true. Like a lot of people early in their careers like us are looking for both career and certainty.
Yeah.
So if you go to like a networking event, people will ask you, what's your plan? What's your career path? Ganyan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody wants to have a vision eh. Gusto mo, you want to see what's in front of you. You want to have control of where you're going.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't.
Wow. Okay.
I'm okay with wherever I'm going. I think very cliche yung go with the flow, but I'm not that kind of person that go with the flow. But I have certainty that everything will be okay.
Grounded tayo sa sarili natin eh. Na
security, ganun.
Whatever life happens, we adapt on that part. We have certainty on what we want in life, right? But doesn't mean we set ourselves in stone that yun na talaga yung buhay natin.
Yeah.
Or yun talaga yung gusto natin.
Tsaka another consolation na if you're, what's the non-Gen Z word for tweaking? If you're nervous about your present and your future, just know that everybody feels the same. Like 30s, 40s, they're all nervous about their futures. They're all overthinking it. So I don't think na, you can choose not to.
You can choose not to. So, ganda no, ng mga gantong usapan. Because you can really, because even us, like example, kahit ako nasa in a leadership position, everyone thought that I already figured it out. But if you acknowledge it, and you also share it with other people, that you don't, eventually din kasi mabawasan din sa'yo na you haven't figured it out, and that's okay. No one does.
Especially sa tech industry, every day, it's always day one. You have to learn a new technology every day, a new language, a new stuff. There's nothing more reassuring than knowing that you have it. Na it's not gonna fall apart. Just be ganyan.
And you have other people with you as well to figure that out. Right.
And that you're all just as nervous.
Yes. Yeah. So,
siguro, yung parang assurance na meron kang community, meron kang mga kasama na are all a mess. Parang if you're in school, ano score mo ganyan?
May shared struggle kasi.
Pag yung kaibigan mo, hindi ka nakabado, di ba? Yeah.
So, that's our conversation. This is Computer. Are you anxious about your future episode?
Hello, I'm Leng. I'm your host today for sa Computer Podcast. So today, atam natin si Ian from Top Report PH. And so Ian, share mo naman sa amin na alam na news ano yung ginagawa ni Top Report PH, like parang ba siya mag-start and then parang advocacy ng nangyari.
So nagsimula yung vote report PH noong 2010 nang nag-start yung automated election systems law in the Philippines. So the large concern naman doon was that papasok ang technology to a very important part of our democracy, which is elections. Pero not a lot of people had that access to technology, that understanding to technology. Especially in the Philippines, the very gate-kept somewhat. Very few lang nakamagets na technologies. So medyo din nag-stem vote report TH. So the idea is it's an alliance of IT organizations, IT professionals, na interested sa voters education. So since sila yung experts sa tech, mas ma-explain natin kung ano technicalities, hindi talamin na mamamayan tapos sa AES. Tapos, besides that, magamit na rin yung capacity namin as tech experts para sa mga masapin ng poll watching, kung sa pagbabantay ng election.
So medyo matagal na pwede yung data qualification that fashion bagay lang sa pagdinig ng marami. So ano yung kadalasang mga reports na natatanggap na like especially at the election and especially today after the election?
So, going back na sa sinabi ko, ACMs talaga, they're very delicate and complicated machines na ginagamit ng mga tao ngayon. So actually, a lot of the reports, even since 2010, the start of the AES elections, nakikita natin na a lot of the problems are going to be problems with the automated counting machines. So even today, I think over half of the reports that we receive today are different kinds of functions with the ACM machines. Hindi kinakaya ng balota, mali yung binabasa, hindi kinakaya extreme environments na rural Philippines. So yung mga nakita natin reports. Tapos baka naman doon, hindi lang naman ACM na malfunctions yung nakakolekta namin maraming mga kaso ng political violence in the Philippines, vote buying, mga nakikita ng media campaign, yun yung mga namamonitor natin. And that's actually, if I can just mention lang din what I think helps vote report stand out is that it enables citizens, so average Filipino citizens, na kahit sino bumoboto ay mag-report. Diba? So usually kasi sa mga electoral watchdogs, mas sign up ka, kasi simple watch for eto kan sino ba. Pwede ka naman report na. And so open siya sa lahat. So, when it comes to reports, like, ano yung parang way nila para i-check na parang this report is parang totoo ba to or dito ba to or says not to disclose or share lang. So yeah, that's a very important issue, Mil. Say, lalo a lot of the reports that we get, a lot of the ways that people share remorse in the first place, whether directly or indirectly with us, it's going to be through social media, through the internet. So it's a question about how are we going to verify what we see on the internet, what is there on the internet na electoral records is real. So dito sa vote report, medyo rigorous yung process. So there's multiple layers of checking, is it a report pa talaga related talaga sa election ng Pilipinas sa 2025, di ba? If di siya pasok sa standards na yan, automatic check na siya. Next, check natin kung kompleto pa yung details, makakapagbigay ba na description na enough ng location, and especially image to an image or a video or kahit audio recording. That's very solid proof sa sila kung namin so kung totoo. Even after that, kung kompleto na yung mga categories, mga data nila kung nahanap natin, check pa natin one more time sa mga tao to see na okay, real na ba to, legit na ba to, ipasa na ba natin before again one more final check, may duplicates ba, doble ba, may mga tulang ba na nakalisor sa in. We have a very rigorous validation process kasi gusto namin totoo talaga yung mga nalalabas na sa publiko ng mga records na uliasin.
So for this, like how can this particular tech or daily platform like how this help us have maybe a better or more transparent or more fair kind of elections?
Oh, so well, first of all, important talaga awareness, no. Ako in reality, if not for initiatives like Vote Report, ni na-involve ako in Vote Report, di ko naman malalaman na ganun ka deep-rooted dahil sa election sa Pilipinas. Kasi through Vote Report, not only just like the tech aspect of developing, diba? I get to see the data, I get to collect the data on the ground pag may nakikita ako. Nakikita mo talaga na okay, mas nagiging aware ka sa realities of Philippines. For example, political violence, di naman yan in every barangay, di ba? Pero it's still unfortunate na, di ba? It happens in the Philippines sa political violence. Vote buying, never pa ako nakatanggap, pero alam pa ngayon yun, sobrang rampant yun sa Pilipinas. ACM error, never pa naman nagka-error ng vote ako, pero alam ko na nangyari siya, may mga crowbar pa man. So awareness is one big aspect. So, and the second big aspect, maybe even bigger than awareness of the people seeing our data is we really try to mobilize the data we have, magamit siya sa mga actions for accountability, kung may madala sa legal action, nadali namin sa legal action, malanap namin ng mga paraan para magamit in data natin, not only for information, but genuine action, mahabol mga inabuso yung natural systems na.
So ngayon for those who are nasa tech people and like what can they do ba like to make help make our land better?
So, yeah, medyo big question. So, siguro, ang sabi ko, yung mga IT workers naman sa Pilipinas, peto ng IT worker, data, web dev, software time, lahat ng mga IT, end of the day, Pilipina pa rin naman tayo. Pinagdadaanan natin pinagdadaanan ng most Filipinos, kahit kung pataas ba yan na rin, or may elections, pinagdadaanan natin yan natin. So, it's in our best interest na magamit natin to the best of our abilities yung skills that we have, IT experts in IT, para makatulong, diba? Ako, medyo na-feeling ko na hindi ko na ma-maximize capacity ko, hindi ko na-appreciate as much. Pero it's through initiatives like this na na-appreciate pa na, okay, may nagagawang impact yung skills ko . Siguro ang papayo ko ay hindi lang naman limitado sa mga ganitong mga initiatives ng Vote. Hindi lang Vote Report ang initiative na nag-exist, like Initiative Merlando. So, maraming mga organizations I think one, and that's the best, first is to join an organization, a community where you can meet other IT experts, and especially IT experts who believe that we want our abilities for initiatives like this. And pangalawa, ayun, mag-isip ka ng mga programs. Once you open your mind off to initiatives like this, sobrang nag-widen yung horizons ng ideas mo na, okay, kaya ko pala tong gawin with the skills that I have.